We often believe we can shape the world around us, bending it to our will, taming the untamed. We see a spark of potential, a flicker of innocence, and persuade ourselves that love, patience, or sheer determination can conquer all. But what happens when the very essence of something resists transformation? What happens when we forget that some forces, some natures, are simply too wild to be truly domesticated? This is the story of Mr. John, a man who lived by the rhythms of the great river, a fisherman whose days were marked by the ebb and flow of tides. He was a solitary soul, his small hut nestled by the river, his only companions, the whispers of the wind and the water. A quiet loneliness ran deep within him, a yearning for connection no amount of fish in his nets could fill. One crisp autumn morning, a desperate, emaciated man approached Mr. John, carrying a sack from which a tiny whimpering emerged. "A cub," the man rasped, his voice raw with hunger. "Tiger cub, my family starves. I'll trade it for fish." Mr. John peered inside. Luminous, innocent eyes stared back from soft, striped fur. A tiger cub. The villagers would call him mad, but a strange blend of pity, fascination, and hope for companionship stirred in Mr. John's heart. He traded his generous day's catch for the fragile creature. Word spread like wildfire. "A tiger cub," the villagers exclaimed, their voices a chorus of dire warnings. "You cannot raise a tiger, John. Its true nature will emerge." They spoke of ancient instincts, of predatory hearts. But Mr. John, emboldened by his new purpose, dismissed their fears. "He is just a baby," he'd say, stroking the cub's head. "He knows only kindness from me. He will be different." And so, Raja, as Mr. John named him, became his shadow. The cub grew quickly, his playful nips turning into powerful tugs, his innocent pounces into formidable leaps. Mr. John poured his heart into raising Raja, feeding him, cleaning him, playing with him, and even speaking to him as one would a child. Raja would follow him on his fishing trips, a stripy sentinel in the boat. A profound bond formed between them, one that Mr. John believed transcended the boundaries of species. He was convinced he had achieved the impossible. He had tamed the wild. Years melted into seasons. Raja matured into a magnificent, awe-inspiring tiger. His muscles rippled beneath his sleek coat. His roar echoed through the forest, a sound that commanded respect and fear. He was a creature of immense power and beauty, a stark reminder of the wilderness from which he came. Yet, to Mr. John, he was still his Raja, his loyal companion, a giant, purring cat who shared his simple life. The villagers kept their distance, their warnings now tinged with dread, watching the fisherman and his dangerous pet with a mixture of disbelief and morbid fascination. They saw the tiger. Mr. John saw his friend. Then came the rains, relentless and unforgiving. The river swelled, the earth softened. One fateful afternoon, as Mr. John was checking his traps deep in the forest, a massive landslide roared down the mountainside, blocking the only path back to his hut. Trapped for 5 agonizing days, Mr. John was stranded, battling the elements, rationing his meager supplies, and frantically searching for a way out. 5 days. 5 days that Raja spent alone, unfed, his powerful stomach growling with a hunger that intensified with each passing hour. The scent of prey, once a distant whisper, became an insistent drumbeat in his wild heart. Finally, exhausted but determined, Mr. John found a treacherous alternate route and stumbled back to his hut. His first thought was of Raja. He called out, his voice hoarse. "Raja, I'm home." From the shadows of the hut, a massive form emerged. It was Raja, but not the Raja he knew. The tiger's eyes, usually warm and familiar, now glowed with an ancient, primal hunger. His muscles tensed, his tail lashed, and a low, guttural growl vibrated through the air. Mr. John froze, a chill colder than any river current seizing his heart. He saw not his companion, but a predator. In that terrifying instant, instinct, raw and untamed, seized the magnificent beast. There was no recognition, no memory of shared years, only the overwhelming drive to survive. Raja, the beloved companion, lunged. Mr. John's life, and his belief that he could defy nature, ended in a flash of